All right, folks. Happy Monday. We're going to get started here. And even with a half an hour delay, I still have to eat my food on stream. So apologies, but lots going on. Lots going on. Maybe not for other people, but for me, it's a lot of stuff going on here. Huge. So much going on. It's just there's never been anything more going on than what's going on right now in the history of things going on. Complicated, it's the way it is. Um, Anywho, had a pretty good day though. Lots of work on the day job, lots of stuff going on the back end for streaming, content creation, all that jazz. I'm gonna leave that light off for a moment. I want to see how that looks. Still got a little bit of daylight outside, and as we're heading into the summer, it might end up being that way. Got myself some meatloaf, mashed potatoes. I already ate my salad. Mm-hmm. Actually burned my finger making this meatloaf. Nothing too crazy, just a lot of hot steam. One of those Stouffer's microwave ones that you can do. And I just didn't look before I left. I popped it open and it was still real steaming and hot and stuff. And well, I paid the price for it. All right, so we're making some more adjustments here. I've been trying to work on some things on OBS for streaming to kind of get some more of these things caught up here. Sometime this week, could be tomorrow, could be later this week. I don't know. Sometime this week, you guys will see a new intro screen coming out, as well as a couple other graphics I'm working on. So we'll see how see how that comes along. Let's go back to that. Day 332. Already hearing activity out here. What we got? You get him? Are you winning, sons? Sons and daughters? Yeah. Running around excited. They're having a good time. I think we finally got this population back up, didn't we? Yeah, there's Scully 2, Mulder, Skinner 2, Froicky 2, Cancer Man 2. Yeah, Byers 3. Yeah, we've lost Byers a couple times. Awesome. Okay. I did also, yeah, I made some more coal. I don't know how much we're gonna be smelting, but we at least know we have the capability of doing so. To be honest, I'm actually not sure what all we're gonna be doing here, because quite frankly, today Ashland's public test version dropped. Now, I haven't played it. I'm not going to, but I was tempted. I was tempted to say let's just start a fresh game and do public test round. But since I hadn't done it before, I didn't want to make today's stream more complicated than it needed to be. So we'll jump into Ashlands when the full version drops, whenever that'll be. With it doing public now, it could be 2 weeks from now. That the official version drops. On that note, we've also got 7 Days to Die version 1.0 coming out. Folks, it's leaving alpha stage and it's going to 1.0. So there's just so much going on. This is ridiculous, in a good way. Ridiculous. Okay, so we're getting some more chickens. Chicken, good chicken. Let's go ahead and do let's do some population control here. Yeah, we have a bolt for the crossbow now, the arbalist. Right. Make sure those arrows are active. PvP on. All right. We good? Are we dope? Okay. Got that. Got some more feathers. That was the other reason. Let's get some more feathers that way too. So we might consider doing a much larger hen house and situation with chickens in the future, depending on how in depth we get with it. But yeah, we'll get there when we get there. All right, what's the honey glazed? Meat platter. There it is. Okay. Jotun puffs. Okay. Yeah, see, again, just I wish that stuff was more alphabetized and not done the way it's done, or just some better form of organization. Oh, need more honey for that honey glaze. Perfect. But that, of course, reminds us about why it's important to get as much much early game recipe items, honey, you know, mushrooms, onions, turnips, all that stuff, because of late stage game recipes. We know now that it's good to hold on to a lot of that stuff. Somebody posting in the 7 Days to Die Reddit. Oh, hell nah. And he's got fist weapons, and he's got a whole bunch of rad zombies busting in where he's at. Looks fun. Oh, 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 don't burn your food. Okay. Alright, so we do have egg. What's the omelet recipe? I think it's like 3 each. It's kind of expensive. Yeah, mushroom omelet, Jotun puffs, and 3 eggs. Gotta make the omelet. There we go. And that is 85 stamina. Let's put it away here. So there we go. You know, if we're wanting some of those high-end foods, we got them. It's getting me used to and in practice to make them as well for down the road. Okay. Grey Dwarf Eyes. That's another thing I'm going to remember on my next playthrough is specifically making a Grey Dwarf farm for things like that. Leave the spawner up and make it so that you can get you know, constant spawns and get the Grey Dwarf Eyes. Good puppies. Did I? Don't think I did. Okay, I did. Wasn't sure if I posted my Twitter posts. What a good day. It's good to finally have some good days. Speaking of food. Can't remember why I ran over here. I was gonna get and check on something, but let's head on back. Oh, right. My number 3 on my tool belt is the crossbow now, so. Okay. Let's check on our Eider magics. If we have to get some more soft tissue, and so be it, but yeah, because I only got 4 refined Eider. And I think we still haven't made Staff of Frost. Is that the only remaining one? Shoot, where did I put all of them? Not exactly something I'm wanting to just leave randomly somewhere. There we go. So, in order to have both armors, I would eliminate both armors, and I would have the staffs with me and stuff. I'm talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots that would be taken up. So I'm kind of thinking ahead, like if I want to do a fight against the queen with magics and see how well I would do. I would think like I would want to switch out between the armors if I could. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have any more raw metals. Okay. Well, maybe we plan for that tonight. Maybe we get a shot. Get a shot at the queen again. Let's check on our barley farm. Yay. Let's replant all of it. Stamina. stamina. Might lose a couple of these from planting a little too close. $25 left. All right, there we go. Much bigger harvest next time when we come back. These. Good foods. Love it. All right. Where are we at? What are we doing? That there. A good new day going. Actually, I should get the cultivator. We'll go check on the oat puffs that we currently have, and then we'll work on a couple things. Let's put that back. You guys get them? I heard the rattling of those bones. Yeah, romp around, raw. Want some of these torches decently good for most of today. And What is that bolt recipe? Is it? Oh, is it also made here now? Or is it a Black Forge item? Yep. Okay. So it's 2 feathers, just like the arrows, and then 8 bone fragments. So if we want to get some more of those, at some point I would like to try higher quality crossbow bolts. Yeah, we were talking about it before, but you know, farming the black metal even just for that would be crazy fun. Shaking. Your base is getting nice. Right on, right on. What kind of setup you doing? Added sap. Ooh, did I leave some sap laying around? Shame on me. Boy. He got it. Gosh dang him. That missed. And you can't aim down sights? I was gonna say, do you even know where I'm at? Let's see, just stone walls around, and those arrow thing is on the wall, 1 building. Nice, right on though. Enough room for all your workstations and all the fun stuff. Yeah, I do enjoy the round design, but part of me is kind of considering, well, still doing a round design, but not as, how should I put it? Like, I don't know if I still want to keep the cooking in the middle. I probably do, for the next playthrough. Still don't understand, like, why the placement of a workbench is so specific like that. Like why it wants you to have like a completely like flat or specific threshold to put it on. I can have a tour? Nice, thanks, man. I still keep hearing something weird around here, but I don't know if it's just like hearing a deer that's getting distorted or what. Alright, let's... We're just gonna double up some crops right now. Oh, okay. I had more than I even thought. But I feel a lot of changes when Ashlands comes to I don't go overboard now. Yeah. So yeah. So they have the public test version of Ashlands dropped today, and I was saying early on with stream, I'm not gonna get into it. I got all this other stuff I'm doing, so I just don't have the time to mix it up that much. But I'm watching some tweets and some updates, and I'm trying to watch spoilers for some of my friends who don't want to know what's coming down the pipe. So that conversation's getting more and more interesting on what I can talk about, what I can't talk about, what I'm risking for like spoilers versus my excitement to talk about stuff. Ooh. Oh, stamina. Man. Is there a mod to reduce stamina costs by 25%? I'm partially joking, but... Hey, fella. Oh. Oh, we lost that diverter here. That's right. Oh, where'd you come from? Hi. Walk around. Whoops. Gotta watch my food's low. Run them through. Saw a streamer today who built her base too close to Ashlands, and when you log in, it was all it was in air and crumbled. Oh, it was burning up. Yeah, because burn damage is the thing. Damn it. Let's drop off some stuff and come back for this. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing, isn't it? We gotta watch out for. Oh man. So one of the hard things that's gonna be for me is starting fresh again. When I'm not gonna be I'm not the kind of player that goes for worlds first, so I'm not going to be grinding to be the first person to do something in Ashlands. But it could also take a bit for me to get to Ashlands, stuff if I'm not careful, it'll take too long. But I started a new world and new character for Ashlands specifically though today, and basically so that I have the seed, I have the character, and I'm at the starting area, and then I exited out. I did one little thing to ensure that it was the same world that this one is. So the idea there is that we'll have a little bit of a leg up on knowing where some things are already because of this world. But that's the most I want to do to give myself an advantage. So I hope that helps us kind of like speed through some things, but not so much other things. If that makes sense. Now, while we won't do the whole craft everything kind of approach, like this series was kind of supposed to start to be. At least we can we could pick a focus, right, and go from there. Thought I heard. Oh, I already do have. Weird. Oh. No, base was in the air. Land changed. Was in Black Forest. Oh, you're saying the land changed from Black Forest to Ashlands. Wow. No? Okay. Sorry. Base was close to Ashlands. Gotcha. Point being is that a series of unfortunate event happened. Wasn't, yeah, it wasn't in Ashlands, just close. Okay, so it was in Black Forest, near Ashlands, and when they logged in, that unfortunately had happened. Yeah. Alright. So, got more chickens going, alright. Let me look at you, if you can, at a map. Oh, wait, you want to see the map in my game? Yeah, give me a second. Okay. Food's out again. Damn it. Alright. Do the slow zoom out. Yeah, so starting area is right here. And next playthrough, we're going to be making our main base here, because I'm going to make basically Panama Canal kind of scenario. But, yep, let me zoom out. So I've got this long supercontinent thing going on here. This is all walkable. So in reality, I haven't really boated too far. I had to go for bone mass and the elder, or no, not this elder over here. In order to get the elder, they were not on the land that I'm on. But down here is where I found the Mistlands. And Hildir ended up being on the same landmass as Haldor. Haldor was just north of me. Yeah, there he is. So yeah, yeah. Needless to say, it's an interesting seed, and so I did want to keep it going. I think the whole bottom part will change. What do you mean, like all this Mistlands part? Oh, yeah, so I did see my first Ashlands on this map in its current incarnation, right here. Too close for sure? What do you mean too close, though? Or you think it'll take over some of this area here? All landscape will change. Right, well, I mean, yes and no, right? Not to Ashlands, but just change. Well, so I was trying to understand that. I thought, like, our current seed land masses will stay the same, right? Oh, but you're saying like the biome could convert? No, but we're not talking about the starting area though, right? The center of the world. But we're talking like probably outskirts. Yeah, because I haven't even touched all of this. I still have never tried to boat to the edge of the world. Yeah, just outskirts. Yeah, see that, I'll be okay with that. If I lose or things change down here, I'm actually not worried about it. To be honest, but as fun as it was to have my Mistlands base here, yeah, I'm not too worried if I have to lose something like this. It would be kind of fun though if Ashlands took over like one of these islands or edges here, because this I got mountains, black forest, plains, and Mistlands all in one area here. I think there might be meadows in here somewhere too. I can't remember, like something like right here, I think. I think I'll lose half that area below Mistlands. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. All this here. Yep, not worried about if so. Yeah, the key thing for me is if I can keep my main continent here the same, then yeah, we'll be able to, I think, grind through reasonably well in our playthrough. Dasha, good morning to you, man. Oh, is my bot not on? Good alert while you work. It is that time, isn't it? Yeah, the thing is too, it's gonna be a fresh new start. While I started the seed today, of this other game that I'm getting prepped for Ashlands, I started the seed. We won't play until Ashlands full public release occurs. So at that point, yeah, I'm not worried too much, because then we'll do all of our initial stuff, and we'll be able to do it with again, because I'm starting a fresh new world. That could be a long grind until I get to level up for Ashlands. But what's going to make it quicker is the fact that I know where most of the stuff is biome wise. You know, I know sometimes that can be different, like some things can still change on the seeds, some, but not much. And then of course the changes, yes, Ashlands will do to the map. But yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna in fact, let's do one more sleep. Since I'm not worried about the days right now, I'm just skipping the nights so that my wolves don't get attacked too much. That's the other thing, is next playthrough we will be going for 2-star wolves in that playthrough. 2-star boars, 2-star wolves. Let's grab some of that. Think I have any oh, I did. Perfect, just the right amount too. Do we have 20 great orphies? We don't, but we have 11. We'll be able to get more when we go to the Black Forest here. So I'm just going to, oh god, I pressed B. I do this switching between games. Press B for build. Black Forest. Or no, here we go. Panama. Take a picture, print it out. Yeah, I've got kind of something like that going on for the plan. And the only reason I'm doing it is just, again, to combat the fact that we're gonna start fresh. And again, I'm not going for world first. I don't need to worry about being the first person to do something in Ashlands. And I'd like to do stuff like if I get a bronze mace, I want to get like a level 3 bronze mace. You know, my wood shield, an early stage game. I want to have a level 3 or 4 wood shield, or whatever max you could do around about that stage. I want to go ahead and start with some stuff like that. I do think I'm going to go bronze sword, bronze mace, shield. My bow is going to go in the number 4 slot. And we'll probably get a shitload of flint, and we'll try to do flint arrows, things like that. Panama. So I just seen a little of Ashlands, but not sure I want to see more. Kind of just stories of fun exploring. Yeah, same here. That's where I'm kind of at too, is I'm hit or miss. I've seen some video clips recently on Twitter, and I was like, yep, I'll check these out. And I was like, okay, no further. The line must be drawn here. No further. But yeah, I've seen some videos, and I'm excited. God, yeah, I can't wait, man. Yeah, I did for like a half a day consider, like, should I just stop this game, do public test realm, and I'm like, no, let's go ahead and hold. Same thing with a couple of my friends. They're not wanting to know necessarily spoilers about what's coming up here. Of which, that again, that's the hard part about talking on my stream about it. Me, I'm here or there with it as far as like talking about what's coming and what to anticipate versus having spoilers or no spoilers. It's just tough for me to know. I'm guessing 1 week in June. Yeah, so touching on that, when we start getting more of the regulars in later, I'll recap again. But for 7 Days to Die, this past weekend, we got the announcement that Alpha 22 version of 7 Days to Die is in fact going to be version 1.0. They are leaving the they're leaving the early access stage of the game, and they are now moving over to version 1.0 instead of Alpha 22. So we're getting excited for that. Now, the end of May is probably their experimental version drop, which means they'll have like a week of some playtest dev streams. They're going to have a weekend for the stream team, which I am still going to try to grind and get onto somehow, some way if I can. To get on the stream team, though, the likelihood is very, very slim. And then in June is when they said the roadmap says that they're gonna drop version 1.0. So we've got both Valheim and 7 Days to Die are doing these next versions of their games. Their updates, their major updates coming for both these games. So and I'm going back to Washington State the first week of June. So that's another thing that's going to make it difficult for me to plan and schedule everything that I'm trying to do. Okay, somewhere around there. I saw you peeking around that little tree. I saw you. Just stop time, problem fixed. I know, right? Oh, look at this. Oh, I do have it marked on the map, though, Skeldon. Unless there's another one over here. A skeleton came up from over here. No room in inventory. We'll get thistle over bone right now. I don't have any room for mushrooms or blueberries, damn. That's okay. If I could turn back time. Yeah, see, still a lot of early stage circling cores I can get out of these dungeons. I haven't even finished these dungeons in this playthrough. The burial chambers. But yeah, I'm so glad that they put something like the portals in as early a game as it is. Yeah, so many copper nodes that we've just gone by. Alright, here's some stuff we left behind, including a troll head. Shame on me. Okay, so this is basically the spot, the Panama Canal, if you will, of, well, a little bit further here. Yeah, because there's already a river here. Oops. Okay, my bot finally loaded. Wow. Okay. See if I did that correctly.
It's Britney Spears.
There we go. River crossover. Yeah, so that's what I'm wondering. Like, again, I keep coming back here when it's rainy. So I haven't really looked through here on a nice sunny day, or as sunny as you can get it. But yeah, you see how short this is, along with the fact that it's got a river already, or stream or whatever. Is it kind of flat over? I mean, basically, it's like look at how it is here when I run through it. Yeah, we'll hang tight here until it rain clears up. We get a better visual, but you know, you got some hillside here. Basically, I'm thinking like taking up this entirety though. Like I will build to both sides if I can, and I'll put docks on either side. It's a big project, so I don't think I'm really going to make it a canal. I'm not going to take my boat through this whole thing. That would be fun, but it's hard work doing a digging down and fudging with the digging parameters to get the water deep enough. Because there's a limit how deep you could dig. Exactly right. You know, so I mean, maybe something like this where you got the river kind of ebb and flow here. So there's a couple different things I thought about doing, and one of them, the one that's mostly on my mind, is what if I did a tree house now, or if I did a tree house version build with everything I would do here. Now the hard part is what if a troll comes in and knocks everything down, right? But I think one of the things I would do is I would systematically do like 50 workbenches and stuff, everything that we need. Yeah, this I like this one a little bit more for the bay and open port. Or doing docks over here, right? Where there's a yeah, see, like I could use the big rock here to start stone structure and go out. This is nice and deep over here, but if I needed to take the boat apart, there's shallows here. So I mean, there's some things there, you know, that we could do. Here's a stone structure over here. Possibilities, right? I'm like that person that's house hunting and looking for possibilities. Okay. But yeah, in case I wanted to come over here and look again on this playthrough, I wanted to get a portal over here, so it's a lot quicker for me to come over. Oh man, that's all red. Treehouse, need walls around. Yeah, I mean that's something I'll have to decide too, right? Is like how in depth do I want to make it? So part of the inspiration is there's a game that Philo, Thea, and I are playing, a PvP game, where we're on the same team, but we have PvP on, so we're trying to put the risk factor in there that one of us might accidentally shoot the other with the arrows and stuff while we're fighting and defending each other. Oh, we still never got those gray dwarf eyes. That's funny. Tower, Panama. Okay. That just gets us closer again. Oh. Find some. We just need 2 more gray dwarf eyes. Anyways, but yeah, so we're playing a PvP game, and we kind of have a little bit of a treehouse thing going on, something, and it got me kind of thinking like, ooh, okay, I think I would maybe like to expand upon that. Now watch, I'm not going to see a single gray dwarf. I swear, modern day social media and gaming, between all of our microphones collecting our audio, we get targeted ads and then games. I don't know if I really believe that with video games, but yeah, can you imagine if someone programmed a game to say, oh, they're talking about something they want, make sure they don't get it in the game, you know? Turn the random percentage of that thing occurring down to 5%. Switch. Oh, but I can't get it because I don't have the room for it. Buke berries. What if you make Panama Canal shows a river on the map? I think I tried to do that before and it does not. Like 7 Days to Die, yeah, you can see a change to the map. What's the use of the buke berries? So it's buke with a B. But yeah, you puke. So the idea there is it gives you a chance to reset your food. So if you have food buffs and you need other buffs right away, you take a buke berry, it basically pukes out all the food, and it opens up your food slots to be used with new food. So like if you find yourself in a situation where you accidentally just take low-end food and you've got a hostile thing coming in and you have time enough to eat food, but your meter over here isn't ready to let you, then yeah, you take that buke berry, but you got to get to a place where you're not going to get attacked, and yeah. Yeah, it's nasty, to be perfectly frank. Damn it. I destroyed a spawner that was in this area before, so that kind of ruins my chances of getting gray dwarfs that way. How do you dance? Oh, it's in the chat. Hit enter, / / and then dance. Same thing with was it slash point or slash cheer? Yeah, I don't know too many of them, but I know those three. Is there applause? Clap? Nope. Okay. Yeah, see, here's the other river. So there's two rivers, technically, I think. But again, let me try to get some gray dwarf eyes and we'll... Oh, right, that music plays when we're around the runestone. Yeah, this is the one about the gray dwarfs, speaking of which. This is crazy. Oh, there we go. There's a spawner. Any point of reading those? Just a lore check. Like once you read them, oops, no. Once you read them, you start getting like lore over here. Because I've read them a lot in my other games, I don't really do it much anymore. Sometimes some things can give you hints at what is their weaknesses, or give you information that can help. But I think like it talks about the gray dwarf is scared of fire or something like that. All right, that's enough gray dwarf eyes. Yeah, that's good. Run 65. That's our biggest skill is running. I don't know how to take that. All right, Panama. Oh, connected quick. All right, let's get a new rested bonus, and let's get a fresh new day going again. Have fun. Good night. Taking off. All right, shake it. Good to see you again. Take care. We'll catch you on the flip side. Feathers 16. Got 30 troll heads plus 1, 31. Yeah, I think I ended up losing out on some troll heads at some point. But that happens. Right. So we got 4 more. right. So I got a portal where I could go back over to back over to Panama just to get an idea of what we want to do there for the other game. Let's see, we got barley growing. Check on it again. I suck at remembering the timers on gardens. I think technically, like, if I go and I till the barley first, and then I go like do the oat and puffs, and then the local stuff, turnips, onions, carrots. I think technically I could. Oh, they're almost done. So by end of day, it should be good. I think technically, if they all are on somewhat of the same timer, if I see my turnips are done, let's say turnips and carrots, I think that means that I know the barley is done too. Basically, sets up a timer for something like that. All right, 45 onion seeds. Er, 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 er. One more. $12. 21. Yeah, that's fine. Do it that way. Keep the arrows and the needle arrows here because I could toggle between them pressing 5 and 6. The arbalist is only going to fire this bone bolt, so I don't need to target it, you know, when I'm trying to get something that I want to fire. Okay. Turn my air conditioner off. It's 10 degrees cooler outside than it is in my apartment. Let it naturally warm up a little bit tonight. All right. Well, again, just kind of keeping some of this casual. Where's Longship? So raft is there. Oh, did we bring it back? I think we did, didn't we? Good puppies, gnawing on them bones. May or may not be moving him over a little bit on purpose there. I did not leave the long boat here. Did I take it apart and put it somewhere? Okay, the carve is over there. Wait, yeah, so wasn't I doing that whole, like... Ah, the long ship's over here, Port 5. Or, says it's over there. Alright. TNG crew, you guys doing good? Jordy, Wesley, Dr. Crusher, Data, Jean-Luc. Alright, Portal 5. I might have fun with that numbering system on the next playthrough and do something different. Two, three, 4, and 5. Yep, there's long ship. Take the long ship home. Let's go see if we can get a serpent. As in, drag him to shore. Taking the long ship off the map. So another thing I'm hoping for in Ashlands, I'm hoping they have like little nuanced things like that, like more map icons and stuff. I really should go ahead and play, or not play, read like patch notes and stuff like that, but because I think they've released that, haven't they? I don't know. Alright. Clear more on the map. See if there's still a turtle up here. There is. But I don't have 3 stamina items. See how well we do here. All right, we'll take the risk. Holy cow. There he goes. One more. Oh. Pop that stamina potion though. $59. Hot damn. I think that's the most I've ever gotten on a solo. Having the pickaxe I got is helpful, of course, but sweet. Yeah. Oh, we got no wind now. It's a little stormy out here in the ocean. I suck at converting I suck at making parody songs. And like always trying to rhyme them and stuff. Sometimes I can do it. Okay, a little bit of wind. I forgot you gotta turn it back to rowing when you get into no wind so that you can still move and do some stuff. Alright, take the turtle off the map. Again, all those fish, every time they're swimming around, I think it's the serpent starting up. A little animation of them starting up, but nope. Like, oh, Marcus over on Kick, that's a no-no, no self-promotion. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Also, I still didn't really do the fishing, did I? Trying to think if I've ever truly avoided a serpent, like seeing one load in and then I was far enough out of range where I could see it, but it couldn't detect me. Oh man, my knee's hurting. Did some steps today. I feel like I got to do it at least once. This would have been a decent dock area, but it started over here. Would have had some starter buildings and cool. Nice little cove here. I think I see a black forest in there. So Meadows, black forest over there. Just gotta clear the map. Alright, so what we got here? That. Go check. Oop, that was my last deer stew. I didn't bring portals with me this time either. Loser. I'm a loser, baby. Some more swamps over here. So part of what I'm doing casually tonight is getting another look at some of these places. Well, we did all of our core stuff on this one stretch of land. I could see where we could do some more stuff in the future, right? You know, do I need to find more swamps, or do I, am I worried about such things? It's like there's another crypt over there. Another as in, oh, there's one there too. As opposed to the crypts I'm set up in my swamps. Alright, it's officially turned nighttime. And that's not a crypt, but green torches for something else. Reasonable sized swamps from the looks of it. Knowing that, yeah, we could technically come over and find more stuff over here. I don't see any certainly in jets though. Oops, we don't feel rested anymore. Crap. That also could make it difficult for trying to pull in a serpent. middle of the water. What could possibly happen? See, if I ever had a serpent key up out here, I don't know if I'd want to try to drag him all the way back. Another turtle. Like, I could see myself wounding him enough and kiting him back and hopefully we get him close enough I could drag him on shore, but how's the boat doing? Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, poor stamina. Damn. Oh dear. Try to use the momentum of sliding off the turtle there, and then yeah, well, up to 92 now. That's cool. Oh, I missed my top of the hour break, you guys. What the heck? Yeah, we'll head that way. But yeah, let me go and step out for 3 minutes, you guys. I'm gonna be right back. Don't worry, everybody. Mark Watney's got us. Or we're back. Thanks for waiting. Went ahead and got myself some more meatloaf, mashed potatoes. Maybe a little bit of the nectar of the gods. It'd be interesting if there was a correlation between the turtles and the sea creatures, like the serpents. Sorry, like I don't know. Like if you circled a certain distance around the turtles, they would look. There would always be a serpent or something. The risk of sliding off the turtle and losing stamina and having a serpent out there. Making sure I did my vote for today for 7 Days to Die, the public server. So yeah, we definitely got more options for swamps. That's making me happy. Nice, it considers this ocean. Now it's swamp, okay. Yeah. It's always interesting to see where the biomes change. Officially, according to the game. Oh, is that an abomination back there? That's a fun little bay. I'll say tall walls, so that's a Draugr village. Cool. A lot of rocks in here. I don't know if I just got lucky on my first year of playing the game or something, but it definitely seems like there's a lot more rocks in the water and shallows and stuff like that that you can boat through than there used to be. Granted, we didn't have mistlands, but I mean, a lot of that seems more prevalent on this map than others. So good. Okay. Tall mountain ahead. We've got a really tall mountain in the game that Philothea and I are playing on, and oh man, it's rough running up the side of it, but it's really cool to have something that high up in the game. Okay, got the wind back.
Meeting Starfighter. You have been recruited
Welcome,
by the
recruit.
Star League to defend the frontier against Sur and the Clodan Armada.
In for pain.
Get ready.
Thank you for that follow.
Prepare for blast off.
How you doing tonight? Maybe I didn't see tall mountains. Maybe it's just the clouds playing with me. Could be. G, it's me, G. Hey, hey. Over on Twitch, how you doing? Good to see you.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Dude, jitterbug. Nikki and Billy, welcome. Come on in, Raiders. Pull up the chair, sit back, and relax. I'll get the SO going for you here in just a moment. I feel like I'm on the boat every time you guys come over. Last doing Valheim as well. Nice. How's your playthrough going? Ganky, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. In for pain, good. Had the chance to read your 7 days post on Twitter. Thought of stop by and follow. Hey, appreciate it. Yeah, it's like go figure with the whole new 7 days to die news coming out, and my first couple streams of the week are Valheim. Yeah, I'm doing it currently on Thursday, Friday, Saturdays as my current playthroughs. But tomorrow, if all goes well, I'll have a retro play. I'll be playing Alpha 16 on my YouTube series. Definitely glad to have you over here. Appreciate it. Nikki and Billy, how are you today? Doing good, actually. It was a busy day, but it's a good busy day, at least for me. Doing Bone Mass tomorrow with the Epic Loot mod. What's that do to it? I'm so behind on all the mods for this game. Infrapain, yeah, might grab the game again. I like it. Nice. What do you say again? What'd you have before? And yeah, I've been trying to hopefully be helpful on the Twitter posts and not be condescending or be someone that is, I don't know, you know how we kind of get like a little bit toxic and worked up sometimes about these topics when we're talking about 7 Days to Die, and I want to try to be like a helpful person on Twitter. So yeah, I'm curious if it was you had the game on PS4, okay, PS5, PS4 scenario. Yeah, so I was probably talking about console, and that's the hard part there is I'm definitely wanting to make sure people are informed and have an understanding of where things are going. From a fan's perspective, I don't have like inside info or anything, but it's just what I've been able to follow on release information and just hoping to help keep people informed. And then at that point, yeah, it's like if you're still not wanting to go through with getting the game again, understandable. Like I couldn't blame anybody. But yeah, if it's a scenario where everyone starts realizing, oh, okay, so it's a new version, it's going to match what I thought was Alpha 22, or we all thought was Alpha 22, but it's now going to be version 1. It's going to be interesting to see how people like this scenario. And I do hope by June, July, when PC and console all kind of come together on everybody playing it, I'm really hoping that works out well. And then if they do well with the roadmap, cross-play by the end of the year for PC and console. Slaps! Virtual sailing is so cathartic. The music, the casualness of it, no serpents yet. See, this is where the serpents are supposed to come in, when I'm casually talking to you guys and not moving too fast. Yeah. Nikki and Billy, it's a mod that gives the armor weapons stats. You can make them magic, rare, epic, or legendary. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, that's something interesting about my 7 Days to Die retro play that I'm starting is remembering like the old school version of crafting items, and they were in the 100, 200, 300 level or whatever. And that I believe you can combine things and make them better. But yeah, the style category of loot or items you craft in the game before used to be in a different way, and so I'm having kind of that tough position of, do I miss this, or do I just really like the newer version of 7 Days to Die more, despite not having the old stuff. Yeah, it's pretty rough, but interesting. Like the the rarity meter for items. A lot of people do still like that, don't we? When we can get something that is a rare item and it's purple or orange, like in World of Warcraft or something. What was it? Was it legendary in World of Warcraft if it was orange? In Propane, right? I think console people are a bit frustrated, and understandably so. Yeah. My you might buy it on PC for the wife. Nice. Yeah. See, and I mean, it as frustrating as it is. I do some equivalences in my mind sometimes for PC and console scenarios. Like I haven't really had a console in quite some time. I bought like an Xbox One, but I didn't play it much. I got it so I could play Borderlands 2 with my at the time girlfriend, so we could because she was like 30 miles from me, so we didn't get to hang out as often as we would like. But we thought it would be fun to play Borderlands together. But she had console, I had PC. And, but yeah, so I've thought about it over the years. Like, there's times where PC players have to upgrade their PC, the parts, get a new PC, whole new assortment of parts, whatever, right? And then there's times where console players have to go from one version to the next version. And so it does kind of seem like there's an equivalence there where in some cases we're all doing that. We're leaping to that next version platform, next version PC or whatever, as these games continue to also evolve and get more and more elaborate. And wow, we're really, for everybody just joining us, I am just casually kind of going through right now. I'm not, like, if I find a serpent, I'm probably gonna have to just go ahead and take him out. I don't know if we could pull him to shore with the harpoon. And well, I do have the salad, so I at least have enough stamina to do it, probably. Anyways, but yeah, so yeah, that's always the rough part right there, right? But the cool thing is if you guys in the future wanted crossplay, you can probably do a PC and console scenario if you're doing what'd you say you had PS4, so if you get PS5. And yeah, your wife's got PC, that you guys will be able to have her start the game and create it, and then you guys jump on the same world. Oh crap! Ooh-ha. That was close. Man, I've got a portal down here. Let's go for that one, even though it's plains. Oh, I sat up for some reason. Slaps, maybe make a stream overlay suggestion. Yeah, what are you thinking, man? And good to see you. How you doing? Can't remember if I said how you doing earlier. Hope you're well, man. Oh yeah, I had or was it PS4 graphics are so bad, rocks look like houses in the distance. Yeah. Well, so I'm getting a little bit of that with my Alpha 16 playthrough. So Alpha 16 was the one more version right after the console version that you're talking about. And so we might not be able to get there. But yeah, so that's definitely, like, the graphics difference has been remarkably, like, enhanced. The level of detail, the amount of really trying to fake it to make it with texturing when it comes to the oh shit. What? I can handle these guys. Handle us. You'll handle us. Guy's like, haha, I'm gonna smack your boat. I like how he runs up to me. He's like, nah, never mind. Doing good, Slaps. Good to hear it. Been busy. Oh, I hear that. That's for sure. Yeah, me too. Your house goal needs to revert back to the thermometer graphic. Oh, right. Well, yeah, that was on my Streamlabs OBS, or Streamlabs desktop, I guess what they call them now. Yeah, I haven't done a graphic for OBS yet for the equivalent. I tell you, I do like this crossbow. Arbalist, I think. Arbalast? Arbalast? I don't know. Double whammy. Yep, okay. I guess he didn't quite fall over. But if I buy the version that's on Steam now, I will get the new update on PC. Yes, so the sale that started today, from my understanding, is if you, if you basically I have the version that's on PC. Anybody buys the PC version now, and especially if since it's on sale, you don't have to buy another version. It should, it should upgrade to 1.0 in June with everybody. It's just unfortunately the console version that can't update in that regard. Dang, too bad I didn't. There's another guy out there. Run him through. Oh, stamina. Oh, stamina. Oh, stamina. It's like, come on. Let's go. LFG. Let's go. You guys all saw the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer, right? Let's offload some stuff in here. How much wood have I got? Repair that. Ugh. I do like the frost damage the sword does. All right, so yeah, so bone mass, bone mass, you know, is honestly a fun fight. I say it that way because I feel like some folks don't enjoy the bone mass fight, but I do. All right, is this Yo, I gotta wait till I dry off. It'll be comfort 3, I think. Yep. Yeah, so for those unaware, basically we got a double whammy of 7 Days to Die in Valheim coming up here. Again, today public realm Valheim dropped Ashlands for people to play and test out, and I half a day considered it yesterday that I thought today I would like switch over to it, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna take it fresh when it goes full public. Oops. So, yeah, we'll just leave it. It's fine. Did we get the chest, though? So, but I did start a fresh new game, just to get character and world built for,
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
what? Oh, Tweaked, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Tweaked, did I miss you on YouTube the other day? Apologies if I did, man. What was I saying, though? Valheim. So I started a fresh new game off the side here to get a character and this world, this seed. I started a fresh new one because we're going to be doing a grind to Ashlands, but I'm going to be starting fresh, a new character, a new world. So the hard part about that is, since I'm not the kind of person that's going for like world first or whatever, I'm trying to get to the first Ashlands stuff. Other people are way better at gaming in that regard than I am. I did at least want to give myself a leg up on something. I've really enjoyed this seed, but I was reminded that the seed can change due to the naming. Like I have a name that I made for the seed, and it created this world that I'm playing in. But that could change when they updates to the new version. The algorithm or configuration or whatever like that can actually generate a different seed and map, even though it's the same name. That can happen. So I have to. So I basically created this same seed with just starting the character, but there are already basic Ashlands areas in place on this seed, so that will convert over to official Ashlands. And then we'll level up that game to go play in Ashlands once I'm in high enough level to play in it, is the plan. And since that's going to be a grind, that was the comfortability I had for my own personal taste, where I said, okay, that means I'm comfortable doing the same seed. So what we're kind of doing now is we're kind of mapping out some more stuff. We're kind of getting an idea of what's around my starting area. For those that didn't catch it, I'm basically on a big, super massive continent. Basically, you see how I got all this stuff labeled here. I haven't even explored all of this down here, but I could walk to all of this landmass. So it's pretty much this whole strip from the center of the map down, and then I ended up going to Mistlands down below here. And there's even a landmass here that I could basically walk to. It's barely, if I swim, it's like just for a moment. So there's a lot of landmass that is just walking. It's Lord of the Rings walking style, you know? Having that knowledge, that preemptive knowledge, is my plan to kind of level up a little bit faster. We will skip over some stuff. I will start with like bronze items, and I'll probably get some iron, like weapons or armor or something like that. But there's going to be stages where I'm just going to go ahead and I'll skip ahead where I can in some stages, and we'll grind really hard in other occasions. Like when I get the bronze mace and sword, I'm going to get both of them because it depends on, am I going to fight skeletons? Use the mace. Am I going to fight draugrs and others? You know, if I'm wanting to do pierce damage, I'm wanting to do blunt damage. So Tweak's been a minute, yeah. I think it did, but it's all good. No worries, appreciate it. Yeah, so for those that don't know, I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick, and all three. I have the chat separate in different windows for me to monitor. And so what I've done now, since Twitch is my most common chat, I do have it down and to the left now, and I have Kick and YouTube up top and more visible. So the ideas are that I try to catch any alerts or information there. And I have a Kick activity feed now, just like Twitch has an activity feed. So I can try to catch when, I get new follows over there. And the cool thing is over on Kick, I do have 5 more followers away from reaching that first milestone. So if you guys are looking to follow me over there, I'd certainly appreciate it. We just need 5 more. And we'll get ready to start applying for their their first phase, I think, of affiliate partnership, whatever they're calling it. And I think next milestone on YouTube is 3,000 watch hours. We've now unfortunately dropped down to where we need 2,000 more instead of 13,000. Or sorry, 1,300. 2,000 more watch hours instead of 1,300 more watch hours. So with tomorrow's YouTube series, I'm playing Alpha 16, 7 Days to Die. I'm hoping to pick up the hours needed from that. That was funny. That guy just like came right out of the ground. But yeah, things are coming along here. Somebody asked earlier today if I'm on the stream team for 7 Days to Die, and I'm not. I don't qualify. Where are we at on Twitch? Twitch follows. You have to have 5,000 followers, and I'm at 2,700. Yeah, 2,719. So it took me 6 years to get that many followers on Twitch. I don't think I'm getting 2,300 followers in the next 2 or 3 weeks, or however long it would take before version 1.0 came out and they did Stream Team Weekend. I think a possibility is that if I get my partnership on YouTube, if that gets accepted as a qualification, I could try to apply with my YouTube qualifications. I don't think they've added kick parameters, but I don't think kick was really a factor when it came to Alpha 21 dropping. So either way, we're going to keep grinding for all of this stuff, get our numbers up as best we can, so that we could try to participate in something like that. I've been wanting to for almost 6 years now, make the stream team, and I've just never been anywhere near qualifying for their requirements. So we'll do what we can with what we got. All right, man. That rested bonus just does not last long. It was just 10 minutes, wasn't it? See, that's the other thing. It's like, do I go ahead and do massive portal system throughout this whole lands on the next playthrough? What I'm probably gonna do is I might just do like 10 portals at home, but I'm gonna keep the names of all the new portals I create where they're gonna go out to, and I could just switch them out. We'll have the main start portal will stay up, but then like the next second, third, fourth, fifth one, we'll switch out the names on them, and I'll have to keep a database going on those. We never did find out what that is, so let's head there. I dropped a house marker, but I don't remember why. And again, we're not specifically looking for serpents, but we're happy if they happen to spawn in, and that's when they're out. When we're out in the ocean part, that's more likely. Like, it calls it ocean right now, but yeah, when we're in a biome area, I think it's a smaller chance for them to spawn in. So not that we're specifically going for them right now, but we are basically just kind of enjoying a casual trip tonight. Again, for those that missed it, we'll have a new playthrough when Ashlands drops officially. Like when it's the public opening day of Ashlands, we'll start this other game. I'll tell you guys right now, the name of the character is Ash. I'm getting meta with it. And Ash from, you could choose. It could be Army of Darkness, Evil Dead, or it could be Pokemon. Yeah. No, it is Ash from Army of Darkness, but you'll see why when we play the game. Those on my Discord, I think you guys will know if you go down to the Valheim section in Discord. Anybody wanting to join my Discord, it is a Patreon exclusive. So if you guys are wanting to join in and support the channel, that is one of those scenarios. Exclamation point Patreon if you're looking to help there. And that is on Twitch for that command. Patreon.com/Greg Scott Bailey for the that actual link. All things Greg Scott Bailey online. Want to follow me on social media, you'll see the alerts there too, but on Twitter it is at Greg Scott Bailey as well. Getting meta with it. Nah, 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 nah. Getting meta with it. Oh, here we go. It's on, like Donkey Kong. Oh, I hit him. Here he comes. All right, keep the wind. That's okay. Whee! Alright, serpent harpooned. Right? Where's he go? This way? Come here, buddy. No. I don't want to use my stamina pot. And there we go. We got serpent head too. It was a bit of a crude way to do it, but we did it. Getting meta with it. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. So anyways, that's how you harpoon a serpent and pull them on shore. Yeah, he didn't even do damage. Alright. Yeah, so again, I look forward to the new grind. The hard part is the wind down of this playthrough, right? We had a lot of fun with this. We didn't make the queen by day 300 like initially we tried for, but it was still kind of cool to try. We got all the other bosses by the days that we had picked. And I can't remember. I might have said like initially queen by day 500, but yeah, I mean it's setting up these small little goals of things that I don't normally pay attention to. So boat, what are you doing, boat? What do I do? Okay, I was like, do I swim away from it? I'm like, did they do a patch today that I didn't know about? Oh, by the way, the boat doesn't stop now when you jump out of it. They took away the multiplayer opening up the storage. Okay. Opening up the storage used to basically be a parking brake. and they took that away. I have a feeling they're going to add it back. I think, I don't know. I don't know if enough people have complained about it, but. Good times. So yeah, the first thing I'm thinking of, the first week of playing this seed on the new game when we do it, the starting area is here. Is this time we might go north. Maybe I'll just make a base around the start area instead. Oh, large mountain directly ahead. Part of what we haven't explored. Well, we've been through here though. I didn't realize it's that large. Wow. That's what she said. Yeah, right. Don't know if I really had something up ahead to check out. Yeah, maybe I'll just make a nice cozy starting building, and we'll go from there. Oh, and the one thing about Ashlands, this is a spoiler, so if anybody's not wanting to hear spoilers about Ashlands, cover your ears. It'll just be a moment. There's fire damage risk for wooden structures, but if I remember correctly, you can choose for it to be Ashlands only, or the whole playthrough, or the whole seed. So I'm wondering how that applies when it comes to an already established world versus starting a fresh new game. Let's get this guy first. One star. Oh, shoot. I forgot I'm low health. Gotta be careful. I don't have my third food. Okay. Or my stamina. Okay, so maybe I marked that house because of the stone structure. I saw something at a distance. So again, one of the reasons I put it over here is I was curious why I put a house marker on. And it might have been just for this structure here. I mean, it's right on this structure too. Okay. Where's that? Nearest portal is technically up here, port 8. Yeah, let's go along the coast. We'll use that to get back and transport some things. We got no wind. No wind. It's a no-win scenario. Alright, so what's everybody looking forward to most? Valheim Ashlands, 7 Days to Die version 1.0. Hurry, get your votes in now. Get rid of that. Friendly reminder for tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream will be Fallout 4. I'll be trying that for the first time, and we're gonna dive right in fresh. No knowledge of it, no other than me watching the Amazon series for Fallout. I really don't have any knowledge on the game at all, so or any of the Fallout games. So that'll be a fresh take for me. I will be asking for no spoilers, no backseating when I play it tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. Digging the series, I loved it. Yeah, I was gonna watch the whole thing one day, but I specifically made sure it took about 3 or 4 days because I wanted to kind of savor it for the most part. Yeah, I wish there was 20 episodes. I wanted to see more. I got a massive crush on Ella Purnell, Lucy. Wait, yeah, Lucy. Sorry, I was thinking about the Scarlett Johansson Lucy movie the other day. Oh, there is a portal over here. Oh, port 14. But yeah, I was thinking about that movie, so I thought like Lucy was on my mind because of that. But yeah, so I really liked it. Again, without spoilers, I had a hard time with the Maximus character and the actor. Like his interviews, he seems like the nicest guy, so I kind of feel bad that I didn't dig his portrayal of that character, but I did warm up to him by the end of the series for episode, or season 1. And then Walton Goggins, I mean, just holy crap, that dude can act circles around everybody. His ghoul portrayal was just incredible. Dang it. We won't be able to go through the portal if we have the black metal on us. Yeah, the hope I have with the Amazon series is that they don't take too long to get a second one going, the second season going. Because I think they even realized they messed up by releasing it all at once. Now, a lot of people that are just watching it do like the idea of just binging it and being done with it, and you know, because then they get to watch it and enjoy it if they enjoy it. But one of the hard parts about that is the water cooler aspect. You know, we don't necessarily get to chit chat week to week to week, like X-Men 97 and like other shows that are releasing week to week. There doesn't become an ongoing conversation, and everybody's not on the same page when they're talking about it. Some people binge it, like I said, I took 3 or 4 days on purpose. And so yeah, not everybody is able to have the conversations about the same stuff like you would otherwise. Almost forgot. Serpent kills 19. All right. So we ended up getting 6 serpent meats instead of 7. Interesting. So yeah, that's only the second serpent we've been able to kill on land. The first one, I think we kited him to land, like our boat was almost destroyed, and we were able to get him close enough to shore to be able to get the scales and the trophy. Speaking of, or is that our first serpent trophy on this playthrough? Nope, 2 of them. Okay. So yeah, I think we'll put that there. But yeah, so I definitely think they did a great job on that. The supporting cast, all the rest of the characters, not to undersell all of them. There's more than just the three characters, but those three are the ones that I think are kind of the standouts, right? That everybody's enjoying for Fallout. Okay, so 12 cooked meats now. Deer stews, man. Zoom in a little bit. This wasn't the best thing to do, but it helped keep some of this from smoking itself out. So we're having that issue. Oh well. New designs, new ideas for next playthrough. Speaking of X-Men 97, definitely looking forward to the next episode. It's definitely been firing on all cylinders, in my opinion. Creative choices I would have done differently, but I'm still enjoying the hell out of the show. I think this is definitely a great warm-up for people for X-Men as we get closer to live-action X-Men coming back. And again, we mentioned earlier, Deadpool and Wolverine trailer came out today, which has a little bit more story, a little bit more, a lot more actually, Wolverine. And I think there's an interesting scenario going on here where, with all due respect to Hugh Jackman, Wolverine hit this certain stride at one point, both in the comics, animation, and I don't know, like even video games and stuff like that. There was this constant need by Marvel to push Wolverine out in every X-Men property, like make him the lead and everything like that. And quite honestly, I think he's best when he's supporting character. Like give him that berserker rage moment. That everybody's just like, yeah, like cheering him on kind of moments. But I honestly think like they pushed him a little too much, and stuff like I've always been big fan of Cyclops for the X-Men, and so basically the X-Men movies, James Marsden just basically got the shaft, and Cyclops got pushed off to the side in favor of Wolverine. Now, story-wise, there's always that equivalent of Wolverine and Scott and Cyclops butting heads, and not just for their love interest for Jean, but just in general, their methods can be different. But one of my favorite things at the end of the first X-Men movie in 2000 is by the time they get to the Statue of Liberty scene. Like the very end, the very last scene, the last moment or whatever, when they're trying to stop Magneto. That the fact that Wolverine actually calls him Cyclops. He's like, Cyclops, can you hit it? And Scott's like, I'm afraid I'll hit Rogue, and it's just one of those things like, I like the idea that at first, this Wolverine was the, you guys actually go out in this stuff, the black leather. And then, of course, Cyclops makes the joke, what would you prefer, yellow spandex? But it's like one of those things where they, he's like, Cyclops, what do they call you, Wheels, to Xavier. But I like the fact that he warmed up enough to the X-Men and the situation that, that they're in, the people that he's around, that he just without hesitation called him Cyclops, Cyclops, can you hit it? It's just like, I'm not going to pause and go, it's ridiculous. I call you Cyclops, So it was kind of fun. But yeah, so I felt like they kind of pushed the Wolverine as a as the lead character thing a little too much for pretty much 20 years. And again, it's no slight against Hugh Jackman, but I do think I think when you watch X-Men '97, you get a better picture of the team format and structure that we all kind of loved in the comics, which was, you know, Wolverine came in on those supported role moments for the team, and you know, he was always what's a good comparison of the pinch hitter, you know, like for the American League baseball where the pitcher doesn't bat, but you know, it's somebody that does step up to the plate and performs, you know. What's a huge... Oh, huge ass man. Haha. Again, like I remember when they said they cast Hugh Jackman and people found out he's like 6'1". And it's like, Wolverine's too tall. And honestly, like I don't think anybody gave a crap after they watched that first X-Men movie. Like, all right, never mind. I mean, I knew a few people that were still grumpy about it, but I think they got over it. But what's funnier is, like, I feel like as news or desires for a new Wolverine to get cast was coming out the last 5 or so years, you know, like when they've been talking about it, once again names come up, and once again people were like, you know, no, that person's too tall. But there was the whole thing I found funny about newer fans. I don't usually do this, so pardon me. Let me kind of watch how I voice this, but there were some newer fans that didn't realize that the comic book Wolverine was like 5'4" or 5'5" or something like that. You know, that he was a, you know, a shorter, stockier, but the short and feral kind of character, and and so there were a couple of people I saw saying, I can't see Daniel Radcliffe as Wolverine. He's too short. And I was doing the whole Jackie Chan, like, what are you talking about? But yeah, so those conversations were had where it was like, yeah, so you guys weren't around during the Wizard magazine and casting era of comic books when people were wanting actors, and then other fans were saying, no, they're too tall. I think ultimately, like, I think there are some factors in characters from comics or literature or whatever. I think there are some cases where some of these details are important for the character, like how they look and how they're presented and everything like that. But I do think in some cases, I don't think it's as important to match everything like for like, you know, like even when an author completely describes characters, race or sex or physical description parameters, stuff like that, I think there can still be an adaptation. What am I looking for? An adaptation allowance for, let's see how this interpretation goes, right? And then go from there. And I honestly think Hugh Jackman is an example of that working out really well. And again, maybe others don't agree. I also know some people that think Hugh Jackman was in, you know, 15 years too many. You know, that they like Hugh Jackman, but they didn't necessarily want him to keep staying as Wolverine. And oh gosh, which friend was that? There was someone that was just like, when they did Days of Future Past, that's when they should have done their recast. Was, okay, but you know, like basically Hugh Jackman, Patrick Stewart, and Ian McKellen for the future versions, and then have the new actor for like James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender, but then have a new actor for Wolverine in the past. But the thing is they already showed Hugh Jackman in X-Men First Class, so oh well. How tall is Wolverine? To be frank, he's supposed to be like 5 foot. See, everybody always like goes like really low. Even like someone will say 5'5", 5'3", 5'1". I believe he's 5'4", but let's check. And I'll even indulge some of you, and I'll go to Google and not Bing for this. How tall is Wolverine? Oh, that's funny. I thought Hugh Jackman was 6'1". He's 6'3". Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman are both 6'3". Jiminy Christmas. Comic book height, Wolverine is 5'3". Yeah. So it's like a full foot. Full 12 inches. Yeah. But yeah, good to see you, Freaker. Hope you're doing well. I meant to have that deer stew while I was here. Aha! Couldn't remember if it's 5'2", 5'4". Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's and that's just the thing. It's like, again, like, how important is that, you know? Oh, it's boar meat. That's right. But yeah, how important is that to everybody? You know, is the need for a live action version of a character so much that they, you know, is there a dependency on the character being that height? I'd almost say that's more important for a character like Puck from Alpha Flight, which Wolverine was on briefly. You know, a character like Puck from Alpha Flight is more catered towards having that height, but I mean, I'm even hesitating saying that. How tall is Puck from Alpha Flight? Yeah, Puck in Alpha Flight is 3'6". You know, but like, I don't know much about that character, but like, is that character specifically, was it created by the creator, that the height of the character is specific to it? Now he's called Puck, so I'm guessing he looks short and stocky and tough, which a hockey puck is. You know, a little tough thing will knock your teeth out if it hits you. Yeah, so, you know, now I gotta tell you, I will comment a little bit about Days of Future Past, the movie version. The fact that the first thing people thought of when they heard Peter Dinklage was cast in Days of Future Past, the first thing that everybody was saying was, oh, he's probably playing Puck. And what he ended up playing was it Trask? Boulevard Trask? I gotta look that up now. And not one moment during that whole movie was there any reference to his height as a character. No reaction. Like, none of the characters, nobody made any kind of allusion. They didn't allude to his height whatsoever, or react to whatsoever his height. So according to, you know, it's like no matter what, like, people watched that movie, Days of Future Past, and they interacted with the character Trask, and we watched that movie without Peter Dinklage's height being a thing. You know, the character is what was important. The character was somebody building sentinels, doing something that was, yeah, Trask, Boulevard Trask. And I absolutely love that was like one of those things where it was, and I think that's something that I think Peter Dinklage himself is gone through over the years, was just like, you know, am I being hired because I'm a little person, so therefore I have a little person character role? You know, or am I being hired as an actor to play a character? You know. And since then, I've seen several of his movies now where that hasn't even been a thing at all, and I love that. I love the fact that like there are examples where we can overlook something like that because it isn't relevant or necessary anymore. A character can be portrayed, and we're following the character as they act, as they not acting like dramatic acts, but how their character is portrayed and what they do in life and in the role that they play in the story. But yeah, so it's just really, it's always something that's been kind of interesting to me. I've been in so many comic book shops where everybody's always debating something about comic book characters. You know, the biggest one I can't stand is the which character would win in a fight debate that everybody has. and that's just me. It's you know, I don't want people to feel like they can't have those discussions with each other, but for some reason, like I get like bugged with the whole which character would win in a fight conversation. But I used to do stuff like that too, like the assumption roles too. Like when I first got into comics and into like the Fantastic Four, and then when I was getting into middle school, the TV show Roseanne was on, and so you had Roseanne and John Goodman playing Roseanne, and oh gosh, Dan Connor. And you know, both actors had weight on them and everything like that. And sorry, at that point in the Fantastic Four comics, there was Ben Grimm's thing, and then there was the Sharon Ventura She thing that was on the Fantastic Four. But we had both those characters, and so me as a middle school aged kid, you know, the only thing I'm thinking of is like visual equivalents. And so you know, and at that point Wizard magazine had been out for about a year or so, I think around that time, and so they were doing fan castings and stuff like that, and talking to you know, people were writing in who they think would be great too for a fan casting. And for me, I was just like, yeah, John Goodman as the Thing, and Roseanne Barr as Sharon Ventura, you know, because for whatever reason, I'm thinking of like they would, I guess, fit in the costumes. We didn't think about CGI then. It wasn't too long after that Jurassic Park came out, but even then, we didn't think about the way CGI that we think of for computer generated imagery. So now. I love the fact that like today, you know, we can have you know, the actors can be motion captured, and they could do stuff like Caesar from Planet of the Apes and Gollum, and then some of the others that they've done, the Avatar, James Cameron avatars. The fact that they could do all that stuff now is incredible. So now we could definitely focus on the actor part of it. Oh, and the same time as like that fan casting, I think another year or two later is when the Roger Corman Fantastic Four movie was made, but not released, because the whole idea was to make the movie but not release it to retain movie rights or whatever. That's so funny that was the thing. No pun intended. So yeah. I think Hugh Jackman had a great run. I honestly think that Deadpool and Wolverine will be it for him. If he does something else, great, you know, awesome. But you know, I think the fact that Ryan Reynolds was able to talk him into working out and getting the muscles again and everything for for playing this role, playing this character, and going through the hellish workouts that he does have to do. I think that's super awesome that he said yes, and we get one last version of Wolverine. For a lot of people, Logan is that was perfect ending for his character. I rewatched Logan recently, and honestly I enjoy it, but I'm not as hyped about it as I was when it came out, and as others were. And I'm not quite sure what the deal is, like why I just don't feel it like I did before. Hold on one second. There we go. I was into Superman, then switched to X-Men. You could thank the video game industry for the advancement in mocap. Oh, for sure, right? Well, yeah, think about those early days, too, of mocap. Mortal Kombat, you know? Not 100% the mocap that we're talking about today, right? But the fact that they took images of the actors playing the characters or whatever, and we're able to make an animation effect for photographed actors, and made that your animated character in the video game that you played. And then they eventually moved to doing actual like hand drawn and then 3D and all that stuff, but or something like that. Like by Mortal Kombat 3 or something like that, they weren't doing the photographed version, right? Slaps. Clash of the Titans. Oh, you mean the stop motion Ray Harryhausen work? Incredible work. Like, to be able to do that, to know what you're doing, to have the patience, and to be able to, like, you're taking one snapshot, going in, moving a little bit, another snapshot, going in, moving a little bit. Was animations 24 frames per second. So when I did my intro to animation, I did like a 3-minute animation for my final. We only needed 30 seconds, but I did a 3-minute one. And I had to sit there and I had to think through this very basic animation, but I had to think through all the frames for it and what I was trying to do, where I was moving the characters and everything. And so then when I think about something that's even bigger, which is like, yeah, making the statue move and the skeletons fight other people, like how they made the skeletons fight other people in Clash of the Titans and Sinbad and stuff like that. Like, to be able to do that, like it's just incredible. Nowadays, yeah, you can use the computer aided technology to help you with all that, but it's still work. You do still have to put in the work, and that's what's kind of cool about I think the fulfillment of it all is doing that work. Stop motion animation on the larger scale, exactly, right? Let alone, again, go back to animation, right? Hand drawing an hour-and-a-half movie, you know, Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, Cinderella, and then everything on up to all these animated cartoons that we've watched over the years. You know, all that stuff done without computers for so many years, and yeah, just incredible. And I always like to appreciate where a lot of that's come from, because it's it's led us to some really amazing and interesting things these days, all on the the shoulders of those that came before. Yeah, I would love to someday get back into animating some things, but God, I want to do so many different things. It just never ends. I feel like I say it every live stream. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh shoot, I missed my 9 o'clock break. Well, we'll get to 10 o'clock. We'll wrap up the stream. Friendly reminder, just for the agenda this week, you guys. Tomorrow is Fallout 4. Again, no spoilers for Fallout 4. No backseat gaming. I'll be experiencing it for the first time. It'll be my first Fallout game and first time, obviously, playing Fallout 4. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. That's 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. For tomorrow's stream. Minecraft's going back on the back burner for now. But I did have fun with that, and I appreciate you guys helping me with a couple fun projects we did on there. Valheim will be back Wednesday, and we'll be back on this playthrough, and we're just going to continue to kind of like look around the lands. I might go for a queen fight with the Eider magic on Wednesday though, so that we can kind of see how that feels. Toss some fireballs at her, and I think if we were to take the risk, we could possibly do two high-end stamina foods, probably an omelet and a salad, and then we'll do a like roasted chicken or meat platter or something like that for health. And we could do it, but yeah, we'll try that on Wednesday's Valheim stream, also 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Then Thursday, Friday, Saturday for 7 Days to Die. I think we're going to have to keep monitoring how things are going as far as version 1.0 goes. The soonest we would see it is the last week of May, if from all accounts of what Rick said on that video. So we still have a month. Yeah, we have about a month before we would even possibly see version 1 played, dev streams and stuff like that, let alone get a chance to play it ourselves. So I think we'll continue to have some fun with the public server game and see how that goes too. But with both Ashlands coming out for Valheim and version 1 of 7 Days to Die coming out, we got a real busy June, July, summer coming up. So see how it goes. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow as well, sometime in the afternoon. I'm not sure what time frame I'm going to drop it, but I am releasing day 1 of Alpha 16 7 Days to Die. I rolled back the game to Alpha 16. I have a separate install now for my Alpha 21. And playing a little bit of nostalgia, where I'm going back and I'm playing Alpha 16.4, and so day 1 should be out tomorrow. And on my YouTube. So if you guys are not following me on YouTube, head on over there. youtube.com/GregScottBailey. Appreciate the follows there. We're trying to get that account up to, I think, 750, 1,000, something like that for our next subscriber level. But if we can do what I'm trying to plan, we'll release a series out of it. We'll do a new day, new episode each day. My work week this week should cater to me getting a good head start on that. I wanted to start it today, but when I was trying to record it in OBS yesterday, I couldn't get the audio of the game. I've sorted out the issue, but it took me all day yesterday to figure out what to do. Most unfortunate, so I didn't get to start it today, but it's still cool. We get to at least start it tomorrow, and we'll do that play series until I feel like I'm done, or maybe until the version 1 dev streams start coming out, something like that. We'll see how that goes, but that'll be my YouTube series, recorded series versus the live streams I'm doing on all 3 platforms. So, yep, a little bit of an update there. The conflict in June, when all of this starts kicking up, is my trip back to Washington State. Going to see my oldest daughter graduate high school. So, going to head back there probably for a week. And during that time, at this point, I am not planning to stream. I'm going to be planning a lot of time with my kids if I can during that time. It's, you know, I keep stressing this. Nobody's pushing back on this. It's just me kind of being maybe insecure about the whole scenario, but thinking that people are thinking stuff. I don't know. But yeah, spending time with my kids right now is more important. So I'm gonna definitely go spend time with them and make sure that I get that time with them. I've been in Atlanta. I've been out of state for 4 years now, and I've barely seen my kids during this time. And now my oldest kid's graduating, so it's just, you know, it's kind of rough on me. But good news is that, yeah, I'll be heading back. And I'll get to try to catch up with a couple other friends that I missed last time I visited, and got a couple other plans while I'm there as well. So we'll see how it goes. Again, I do hope that I can get a trip like this where I can shift focus on some things, and then when I come back from that trip, refresh, revitalize, having had a wonderful, you know, I'm hoping time with everybody when I head back to Washington. That when I come back here, we'll hit the ground running, get knee deep into everything that we're wanting to do. Valheim, 7 Days to Die, you know, other kind of stream and content projects. Also includes artwork and stories, you know, things like that. Try to ramp a lot of that stuff up. I wanted to do some artwork this week, but I also did think that both Ashlands and 7 Days to Die were going to have announcements coming out. So that's the way it is, though. That's the way it is. It's weird when some of the fish just comes up to the surface, and it's not so much the glitch floating above the ground thing, but it comes up to the surface and it just like sits there. It's almost like they're trying to ask you to grab them out of the water. You know, it's like, you're like, here, take me. I don't know. I think I made fish wraps in this playthrough, but oh, this has been a fun playthrough though. I was really happy with most of this. The targeted dates to do yeah, there's my Plains farm. The targeted dates to try to defeat the bosses was a good fun way to get progression going. Hopefully I don't bore you guys to tears by starting over again, but that's the other thing is I'm trying to find a way that I feel like if I'm focusing on 2 games, Valheim and 7 Days to Die, and we're going to be doing that probably June and July, like hitting both games hard. You know, do I switch my schedule to be every other day, like Valheim one day, 7 days the next, then Valheim again, and then 7 days? You know, do I do a split on Saturdays? You know, 4 hours of Valheim, 4 hours of 7 Days to Die. I don't know. I mean, if you guys help me earn twice as much as my day job, then we could do more hours during the day. Every day. Yeah, right. Well, food check. That's our last stamina food. That's on us. We got more at home. I really do like the salad recipe on here. It's once you get to that level and unlock it, as long as you're keeping your Mistlands farms going, you got a really great stock of the stamina food. Let alone the barley for bread, you know. So between both of them, you can get a really good supply. And again, that's my favorite thing in the game, stamina. Village B metal. Oh, did I leave some black metal there? It's that peninsula up ahead, I think. You know, I've had one puffer fish jump into the boat once, and I never had it happen again. I might have already cleared out. I did not. Wow. 38 worth. Uh-oh. Oh. Careful. There. It's like if it's gonna let me glitch through a little bit, then we'll take advantage of that. Man, there was flax here I didn't pick up either. I was slacking when we came through here. Shame on me. It's another stuffs. Up here. Plus some cloudberries. Oh, come on. Spam my E button. Come on. Get one of those farming mods where you can pick up everything in a 5-meter radius or something. Okay. Is this where we had left a... We left a, berserker inside of a, rock or something? $10 black. Oh my goodness. I do have my weight belt on. For barley. Everything I'm looking at, I'm looking past stuff like this and not paying attention. Okay, we got that, got that. Take away the stuffs. Alert there. Or not alert, marker. Eek. I'm so scared. That bird was about to land on it. I just need resting bonus while we're on our final journey home. We're almost there. Eight minutes. There it is. I dig it. That's 68 black metal. Just sitting out here waiting for me to get. Well, some we got because we killed some of those goblins with. Like the boat wants to keep glitching out. Low tide. Damn it. Okay. Alright, so we got a serpent marker. We're gonna go there and then we're gonna head north. Now these serpents we did see at night last time, so see if we can get us another one. Rogue Squadron, what's up, man? Oh, I still don't have a poke command, sorry. So what happens when people use that on their commands? Do they have the World of Craft? World of Craft. Wow. World of Warcraft peon? That tickles. Because it should totally be that. Damn it. Can't see very well with fog. Man. No serpent again. Boo. Yeah, there's the where the raft is. I see the feathers fall off of my cape as I'm boating around. Ideal conditions for a serpent. Come on, game. Day 340. Oh, goodness. Alright, there went our rested bonus, but we're in the final stages of the trip. Need to clean my monitor. Got these little speckles on the on the screen. I'm like, what is that through the fog? Oh, it's on my monitor. I don't know how anything's getting on it, but it happens. I'm definitely wanting to hear, and if anybody has news that I haven't heard yet, please let me know. I'm definitely wanting to hear the moment they say when Ashlands is going to drop public. I added the Ashlands, the Valheim news update post section to my Valheim chat and Discord. So I'll at least have that. I've been trying to monitor their Twitter. So yeah, hopefully we'll be good to go with that soon enough. It's so funny when things render in. Sometimes they do their animation. The raft had its mast all the way down. The sail was all the way down. And and it starts rolling up when you get close enough for it to all render in. Oh no! How could I? That's still doing pretty good on health. Yeah. So we'll take some of that black metal with us. Oh. There we go. Puppy dogs, how you doing? Scritch, scritch, scritch. Oh, is that Ravage? Yep. Good puppy, pat, pat. That's the coal. Bones. No new serpents, right? No noose is good news. That's all good. In the neighborhood. And that's it, folks. Nice little casual Valheim tonight. Appreciate y'all coming out. Some good conversations tonight. I really appreciate yeah, appreciate having you here. Oh, I'm so nice and relaxed now. It's I'm gonna get a good full night's sleep tonight. Don't forget again, Fallout 4 is tomorrow, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, so adjust your clocks accordingly. I will be playing for the first time, so no backseating. Let me kind of go through it without some spoilers if possible, and we'll see how well that goes. But yeah, that'll be tomorrow's stream. We'll be back to Valheim on Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, be back on the public server for the 7 Days to Die. And don't forget to check my YouTube tomorrow. First episode of my Alpha 16 playthrough for 7 Days to Die. A little retro nostalgia gameplay for tomorrow. So that'll be out sometime in the afternoon during my time zone. Last but not least, as always, I'd like to thank you all for the lurking. You guys come in, hang out, don't say anything, no obligation to do so. You know I like to chat, and you know I love having you here and having conversation, but I want you guys always to feel comfortable coming in and hanging out, and never feel obligated to have to chat. But, as always, if you're not chatting because you don't have a topic of conversation, I always love talking about comic books, TV shows, movies, and of course, wherever I'm streaming at the time. So I thank you all for coming out tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. As always, we'll see you on the next adventure. Alrighty. Bye-bye.